Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time here. So today we have a very special guest who has been very brave. Yes, you have been very brave. We're going to get ready for a wedding that we are not able to go to because he's sick. So that's what today's video is going to be. Okay, you can go down now. There you go. So, like I said, today's video will be getting ready to a wedding that I won't be able to attend. That is actually, the wedding is today, so it's my husband's sister's wedding. I was really looking forward to attending it, but unfortunately I had to stay home to take care of Mike, and I don't think the bride and groom, I don't think they watch my videos, but in case they do watch this, congratulations again. I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm so sad that I can't be there on the big day. So it's such a shame, but we are going to still do our makeup, and I'm going to do my hair and wear the dress that I was going to wear to the wedding, and I'm going to film it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. So I've already done my kind of like base makeup. I use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, which is really good for the price, and I didn't put a lot because it's in the summer I get freckles, and I like my foundation to be quite light because I like for my freckles to be visible, if that's possible. And yeah, for my brows I always use this NYX Tame and Frame brow thingy, so nothing new there. I've been recently I've been using these more affordable makeup or eye makeup palettes, and I have two of these Disney Princess palettes from Essence Cosmetics, and these are honestly pretty, like, they're really beautiful. So that's the Princess Tiana palette, and I also have the Princess Jasmine version. I like the fact that these have a, oh, you can see my, I like the fact that these have a pretty good sized mirror, and the shades they do, because these palettes are like €6 a piece, so it's, sorry, so they do take a bit more work than like an eyeshadow palette that costs €60, which I think is understandable. But yeah, I think they do have a good selection of glitters and satins and mattes, and I've been really enjoying them. So yeah, someone actually asked earlier in the comments of my one of my try-on haul videos what happened to Mike, because he had the plastic cone, and it just really really sucks, but he's been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which is called it's SLO. It has a longer, like, Latin name that I can't pronounce, but basically it only affects the nails of the dog, and what it does is so a dog has this so a dog's nail has this, like, this core part, and then there's this hard kind of shell, kind of like the claw on top of that, and the SLO disease separates that hard part from the core, so it starts to it can break, or it can completely come off the like separate from the nail bed, and in those cases it needs to be removed so that the new the healthy new nail can grow in the right position. And Mike had a couple of his nails, he had this he's had this disease for a couple of since the start of the summer maybe, and he had a couple of his nails already removed, but the doctor wanted to, or the vet wanted to see if it goes in a better direction, because his other nails still seemed kind of healthy, but now the situation was that they couldn't be saved, they all had to be removed. And obviously he's very sore, and we were supposed to, one of my friends was supposed to come over and dog sit for this weekend so we could both go to the wedding, but there's a lot of work involved when he has like bandages on all his paws, and the paws are very, very sore, as you can imagine, and the bandages have to be changed, they have to be protected every time he goes outside so that they won't get wet, and there's a lot of medications that he has to take and vitamins, so I kind of didn't want to put that pressure on her, even though she said that she could still come, but I decided that it's better if I stay home, because it is a lot of work and it can be quite scary, to be honest, because like there can be bleeding and it's not pleasant necessarily, so, and I'm really disappointed that I couldn't go to the wedding. Apparently I'm going in a more like golden yellow direction here. I'm really disappointed that I couldn't go to the wedding, but after doing like changing the bandages like last night and this morning, I'm really glad I decided to stay home, because he's really sore, and if I had gone I would still be kind of, I still would have like worried about him for the whole day. So yeah, it sucks, and it's a really bad timing, because like I said, I was really looking forward to the wedding. I haven't been to a wedding since my own wedding, which was almost 5 years ago. So, and I love parties. Like, I was just talking about this with my husband, because he's an introvert, and he's like the whole COVID like quarantine lockdown thing hasn't been that hard on him because he likes staying at home. But I'm more of an extrovert, so I really need people, and I like gatherings of people. Well, it depends on the people, to be honest. But usually I like meeting new people, and I like just talking to different people and just having discussions and being interactive. I like that. I mean, not always. I totally understand people who don't enjoy it. A lot of my friends are more on the like introverted side, and sometimes I am too. But since it's been months, and now we're finally able to like do something, it's kind of a disappointment that I couldn't go. And yeah, by the way, I did mention it in another video as well, but for those who are maybe not aware of the situation in Finland, as like regarding the pandemic is pretty good. So that's why they were able to have the wedding and didn't postpone it, because it's quite a small wedding anyway, and obviously they have requested that everyone who has any symptoms doesn't come to the wedding, but yeah, the situation here is pretty good, I would say. I have seen one of my friends came to visit here, and I've also seen a couple of my friends from, like, we kept our distance, but since none of us have been in contact with anyone that might have it, and overall it's pretty much over, like the pandemic. I wouldn't say it's over because there are still few cases here and there, but for the most part, at least I hope it's over. I hope people still keep their distance and still wash their hands and are safe. And by the way, I did wash my hands before I started doing my makeup because these are the like these more glittery shadows are best if you apply them with your finger, to be honest. They don't... I've talked about this before, but I don't really go to, like... I like parties, but I don't like to party, if that makes sense. I like gatherings of friends and family, but I don't like going to clubs. At least maybe like a few times a year I might go, like just because I like dancing. But overall I'm not really... I was never, even back when I was single, I was never really into that scene. Even though I do drink, like I drink alcohol, but I don't like I just don't like the atmosphere at clubs. I get a panic attack. Like literally, I have had several panic attacks at like nightclubs. Okay, I think I'm going to deepen the crease a bit more. This is still kind of bright, but yeah, it's like we're not actually going. We are not actually going. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm not actually going anywhere. Okay, I also put on some mascara because I have to focus on that. This is the gold one, right? So I got this from my friend. This Isadora glitter liner, so I'm going to put a little bit of this because it's party. I'm not going anywhere, but it's still a party. I haven't put on false lashes for a while because I have allergies and my eyes have been kind of sensitive, so I haven't used like my contact lenses either, except when I've been like swimming or something because of the allergies. It's so difficult to do this with my left hand. Okay, let's put on some bronzer. I have the Butter Bronzer from a Physicians Formula. Ugh, it smells so good. Oops. I'm basically using this for contouring. This is the lighter, like the lighter shade that they have. This bronzer. And some blush. NARS Orgasm, as always. I love this blush, but I think it's so funny that NARS keeps like... I follow a lot of like makeup or like beauty channels on YouTube, and everyone is so sick of NARS making like everything orgasm themed. They have like so many launches, product launches that are just about like the orgasm collection or the orgasm this and this version, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's a good blush, but maybe you could also come up with something new. Using the viewfinder as my mirror. How professional. Not that I am a professional. This is the Colourpop light stick for some highlights. Just blending with my finger. This really pops in this lighting. It's a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then, because we want to shine, we'll put some of this Makeup Revolution Set the Tone highlighter. I'm not really that into Makeup Revolution anymore, because I really like some of their products, but I'm kind of I'm kind of conflicted about their like making dupes of all like other brands' products. I know it's basically their thing, but I'm kind of like sick of it. I think they should, or they could do something new and like original. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to do a red lip because who am I? We had like a crazy heat wave for a few weeks. Like plus 30 Celsius kind of weather. I really like that. I love warm weather, so... But I suppose it's good to get some rain because our yard was starting to look kind of parched. This is just a red liner. This is some liner I got from Germany. I don't know the brand. And the lipstick, this is Brave Red by MAC. And I actually got this for my own wedding, so this is over 4 years old. It still smells fine. Like, I don't know, like how often people get rid of the lipsticks, but I usually do it when they start to smell weird. You can tell I've used it a lot. It's such a weird shape. But it's just a perfect, like, classic red color. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty. Let's see if I ruin everything while I put on lashes. And I was listening to music while I did the rest of my makeup and hair, so I didn't want to get copyrighted with that. But yeah, this is the look. The lashes are Something by Essence. They're also by Essence. And this hair thingy felt like kind of weddingy. So yeah, to be honest, I probably would have done more with my hair if I was actually going. So just trying to be honest with you guys, I would have probably used more time, but since I'm not actually going, I couldn't be bothered. But I don't think it looks that bad. It's fine. It's all fine. So this dress was in my latest ASOS haul. So it's from Simply Be, but it's by ASOS. So I will link that, put that video in the cards in case you're interested. This is what I would have worn for the wedding, and probably also these shoes that were in that same haul. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. This video was a bit different from my usual content, but it was fun just chatting and yeah, just chatting. Should I start a Twitch channel? I've played World of Warcraft like once. I could totally start a Twitch channel. Anyway, it was really fun. I feel less disappointed and less sad about not being able to go to the wedding now that I look nice. And I think I'm going to have a glass of wine and I'm going to toast to the happy couple and maybe send them a video message, and then I'm just going to have a nice relaxed Saturday with my dogs. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments if you want to see these more chatty, vloggy, get ready with me type of videos, or anything else you would like to see. And I'll see you in my next one. Love you guys!